Shoo! Oh my, JJ Cale, let's do it. Oh, this song is not easy. There's a lot of weird finesse and hybrid strumming, picking going on, cool rhythmic things. It is amazing. You're going to want to learn it, but if you're a beginner, maybe hold off. The capo is going to be on the 2nd fret. Tuning is standard. Timestamps down below. Timestamps are down below. They're your best friend. I don't know why I'm laughing. I've done so many of these videos. I don't even know how to pitch it anymore. But timestamps are your best friend. I'm going to take you through every single measure. Hold your adorable hand. It's so cute. I love it. So I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to go through this whole thing. But also, don't rush it, guys. At the end of the video, there are slow run-throughs of each section. So just do the first 4 measures or 8 measures, then do the slow runs with me at the end of the song. So jump around, navigate using the timestamps, go slow, don't be foolish, don't rush it. And that's it. I'm Mike. I'm happy to teach you guitar. I'm excited to teach you guitar. You're going to learn this song. It's not easy, but we're going to learn it. Hit your knee. I wish it made a better sound than that. I need to create a snare drum in my knee. Let's do the song. Capo 2, let's do it. Hammering 2 to 5, kind of doing a pentatonic scale, 2 to 5 on that A string. Then I'm doing 2 on the D string, open on the 3rd, right back to 2 on the D. And what I'm doing is thumb, then thumb, pointer, right? So because that's a hammer, I just need the thumb. But because the next part is so quick, I'm alternate picking like thumb, pointer, thumb, pointer. So thumb, thumb, pointer, thumb. And none of it rings out, it's all staccato. Then what he does there is he keeps that 2 where it was on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And he strums it, and then he pulls off the E minor chord. So just pull off that 2nd fret. We have a vibrato in there too, right? Vibrato. So let's do it in time. 3, 4. Measure 2, C chord. We have a quick pick, up, down, picking the 5th string, the A string. Then I'm doing up with the pad of my pointer finger and down with the nail. Then we go to a G chord. And here you can just strum, like he's not hitting the 5th string on that G chord, he's just got this down that's gently touching the 5th string so it mutes it. Or he could be doing like that. It's hard to tell. He's got so much finesse, such great touch in this song. He's either doing pinching, or I would just keep with strumming. It's hard to interrupt it with a pinch, at least in my opinion. So we're just hitting that G chord. And then the last 2 beats is just like a down strum with the nail. But then what's weird, like usually the up strum hits a few, but his up strum is really sparse, and that's hard for me to do. It almost sounds like he's only hitting the 5th string. So down with the nail, hitting those 3, like the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th. Then he's going up maybe on like 4 and 5 or just 5. So that's something to practice. That's kind of hard. To get a more delicate up that's a bit more controlled. And again, it doesn't have to be just the 5th string, but it's a sparse up pick. So that whole measure, 3, 4, pick, up, down, 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 up. Measure 3 is tricky. Ignore the first 2 for a second. Let's ignore that. Start on the 3rd fret. We're going to hammer 3 to 5. Then we do the same that we did in measure 1. 2, oh, 2. But the slide is in there, so if you want to get real accurate, we're doing that really quick 2 to 3 slide, then hammer. And all that is just picked once. Right, it's really fast slide. And I'm only picking it once. Right, that's a hammer. So hit it once, slide, hammer. Then I do the thumb, pointer, thumb, 3, 4. Then we end it just a down strum with my nail, and then one of those quick ups, then that's only hitting like the 4th or 5th string. So 3, 4, 3, 4. Remember, it's just a grace note, that slide. Measure 4, I love this. We get a use of a half diminished chord. Check this out, we've got our 3, we gotta use our middle finger. Then my pointer finger is playing 2 on the D string, and then 3 again with my ring finger. So I have 3 on the lowest, nothing, 2 with my pointer, 3 with my ring. And what he does here is he does thumb, then up strum those 2. Then he kind of down hits the, he mutes it. And I'm doing that with my nail on my pointer finger, so thumb up with the pointer, just kind of mute it by relaxing this left hand on top of all the frets. Then we slide that whole thing down, same shape. So now we have 2, nothing, 1, 2, right, same shape. And he just hits it twice, down, down. You can use a pointer of your nail or your thumb. And he kind of lifts it, but I'm mainly hearing the open. You can kind of just pull the whole chord off though. So the whole measure, 3, 4, 3, 4. Measure 5, back to the similar idea. We slide 2 to 3. And there the slide takes a lot of time. That's why I didn't want to confuse you with the grace note. Here it's actually an 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3. So I got 2 to 3. Then on the 5th string, 2, 3, 2. Then that weird ending again where I'm strumming just like 2nd and 3rd open, then trying to just hit the 5th string. Measure 6, the same as 4. Then 7. A little different. We got the 2 to 3 slide, then 2, 3 on the A string. And again, you can make that a hammer-on or hit both of them. It's up to you, depending on how quick you can play it. And then we hit an E minor here. And again, I don't know if I'm hearing that 4th string, hard to tell. You can play the whole E minor or do it how I wrote it. But he's definitely kind of pulling off again, so you're hearing that A at the end. The whole measure, 3, 4. And measure 8. A lot of finesse in here. It looks goofy written, but man, how he makes it sound so good. So we have that diminished chord again, but it's the F sharp one. So 2, nothing, 1, 2. F sharp minor 7, flat 5. And we're just hitting 6, brushing up. Then here we have the chuck, and then he does the up with the pad of his finger as open. So thumb up, down with the chuck, lift it, and play that open. Second half of the measure, we do 6, then I'm doing pointer finger just on the 3rd string, then he's brushing down on that E minor, but then he does that up again with the pad of his finger. So 6, 3, brush the E minor, and then lift it up and just hit that 5th string, or the 4th and the 5th, right? To be super accurate on that last one. Fancy pointer finger work. That whole measure, 3, 4, 3, 4. That is not easy. Man, if you're not into that style of playing, it's going to be hard. It's pretty hard for me. So take that slow. Now is the perfect time. At the end of the video, I put a slow run through of the intro for you. So you can loop that at the end. Do it a whole bunch and get that rock solid before moving on. Please listen to your teacher here. Do yourself a favor. Don't move on until the first 4 measures are beautiful. I know that was 8, but I'd rather, even if you do, don't move on until the first measure isn't beautiful. Or when the first measure is beautiful, then move on. Measure 9, we're gonna start the verse. It's very similar to the intro, so let's do it. I think that's all exactly the same. 10's a little different. It's just a timing thing. We got the C chord, pick, up, chuck, up, and we lift it. So it's pick with the thumb, up with the pointer, mute it, down with the index, lift the chord, up with the pointer. Really cool feel. He's like supplying the rhythm in the drum hit in there with those chucks. And then the G's just faster here than it was on the intro. We have this 1 and 2, pick, up, down. So we have the 4 doesn't have an and beat there. 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Whole measure, 2, 3, 4. Measure 11, you can start this with a slide or a hammer-on, I don't really care. Or a hammer. Here, this is cool. Make note here, he's holding down that last 2. So that pull-off happens across, you know what I mean? Like he's holding that 2, then he does the strum down, and then he lifts that. So we're not actually hitting the and beat there. Here, that's not like a quick... With the pointer, you know, that was really hard. We get a break here on the verse. It's easier because you don't have to do that weird pointer finger thing. You can just do, we're going to pull off that open. So hold this last 2 down and just lift it at the end. So strum and 3, 4. Measure 12. We got that G diminished, half diminished, and it's pick, up, up, down. We do pick, up, then move the chord to the F sharp, which is just sliding everything down a fret. Pick, up, down. Pick, up, move it up, down. And the rhythm is 1 and miss the 2, 1 and I'm using that moment of miss to slide the chord down. Pick, up, down. I want to thank Jean Petitgand. Jean Petitgand. I don't know how to say your name, Jean. Thank you for sponsoring the song. If you guys want to sponsor a song, go do it at mikesmusicmethod.com. 13. This is where that slide or hammer is in time. 1 and 2 and 3. And here we get to do that delayed pull off again. Hold that 2 down and pull it off. So 2, down strum, pull off. 3, 4. Right, really similar to what we've already seen, so I'm moving through them quick now. 14 is the same as 12. 15. Seen that in the intro. Verse ends the same way the intro ended, so 16 is the same as, I think, 7. Choom! Song flow note. So the tab is free at mikesmusicmethod.com. Print out your tab. 9 to 16 is the verse, but you notice in 16 there's a little 1 above it with a line, so that just means first ending. So we run 9 through 16, that's the first ending. Second time, because then you see the double dots repeat, we do 9, but we only go to 15. The 1 above that ending means we only play it the first time. So we do 9 to 15, then we do the second ending, which is measure 17 and 18, and that's the verse. So normal, then you repeat it with a different ending, you replace 16 with 17 and 18. So let's do that. And similar feel to what we've seen before, we got that F sharp diminished, down, up, then a muted hit, down, up, chuck, and then I'm moving to an E minor chord there, and I hit it on the upbeat. So down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you'll notice all those E minors at the end is like a brush up, a brush up, kind of a heavy down. And again, whether it's your thumb or the nail of your pointer, it's up to you. Down, up, down, up, heavy down, and then a light up on top. It's easier to just hear it and play it than explain it. 3, 4, down, up, chuck, and then we switch to the E minor there. Down, up, chuck, up, down, up. Tab looks funny because it's what he's emphasizing. I know that can be confusing, but just know it's up, down, up. One more time. 3, 4. Then we have a weird bar of just 2 beats in measure 18, but he's just finishing with another up, down. So let's put 17 and 18 together. It's down, up, down, up, down. This is actually 6 beats long there. Measure of 4 and a measure of 2. 3, 4. Stop the video, jump to the end, and do slow runs of that verse and get it solid. The chorus, measure 19, we got a C chord. Hard to know exactly how he's doing it, but check it out. So on the C chord, I'm using my thumb, kind of a heavy thumb, but mainly just the 5th string. Then I'm doing up with my pointer finger on like the middle strings, and I'm doing down with the pointer on the higher. So thumb, up, he's got that really flicky, flacky, cool touch. I don't know how JJ's doing this. It sounds great. And we do the same thing on a G chord, where it's just pick up on the middle ones, down on the higher ones. So C, G, pick up, down. Then we have that F sharp half diminished again. Right to an E minor, pick up, down. And that repeats 3 times. So let's do those 2 measures 3 times. 3, 4, C up, down, G up, down, diminish, down, down, E minor, pick up, down, C up, down, G up, down, F sharp diminished, pick up, down, C up, down. And the last time, measure 21, C, G, and then he just holds that diminished chord. And again, sometimes I'm like picking it, but it's gonna be harder to do that when it's fast, so you can just drum it. Boom, stop, do a slow run of the chorus. It's pretty short, I think you got it. Now that could be the song, that's basically the song, and you could run the whole thing now, you've got all the parts, but he is doing some different things on the musical interlude, so let's take a look at those. Measure 23, this happens at about 1 minute and 5 seconds in the song. We have this musical interlude, where he almost starts Travis picking the thing, and it's awesome. This is actually easier for me to do, right? This is my wheelhouse here. So we're gonna pinch 5 and 2, so the A and B string, then quickly doing the pointer on the G string. Then the thumb goes to the 4th string, and I do a pull off there. And you can pull off the whole chord if you want to, or just that one finger. But then I'm gonna pinch 6 and 2 on the G chord. So I just have that one down, pinching thumb and middle. Pointer finger goes to the 3rd, thumb to the 4th. So it's a cool Travis pick thing here. Again. One more time. Donation pitch, guys. You know, I might have to get like surgery to get this frickin' sty out of my eye, so help a brother out. I'm bringing you lots of cool guitar tabs. I've got over 200 tutorials. All this stuff is free. You've heard me say this before. It's the donation pitch, guys. Please, please, please. I'm a real dude. It's the value for value model. I pour so much time into this. So many people are learning from it. I got 25K subs. I got like 5,000 people coming to my website every month, downloading tabs. So clearly I'm providing awesome, solid value to you guys. So please give some back. That's all I ask. Of those 5,000 unique visitors that are coming to my website every month, if I could get each one of you just to give $1, you know what I mean? Then I'd be making a for real living. So help me out. Pitch in $5 a month, $10 a month. Maybe one time you learn a song, you give me $20. It doesn't have to be the subscription model. You can snail mail, Bitcoin, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, you know, whatever there's all sorts of ways to give. MikesMusicMethod.com under the donate tab. You know what I'm saying? You know, support me so I have more time to make more of these videos. Let's keep going with Oh My My JJ Cale. Nice, 24, we go to that F sharp diminished. Half diminished, and it's 6 and 3 with thumb and pointer. Then the thumb goes to the 4th string, then I lift it to an E minor. Pinch 6 and 4 again. Thumb on, sorry, 6 and 3. So 6 and 3, thumb on 4, 6 and 3, thumb on 4. F sharp diminished, E minor. 25 is the same as 20 whatever. And a little different here in 26. I love that. It reminds me so much of Drifter's Wife. I think if I link to it early, I can't link to it again. But I've done a tutorial on Drifter's Wife, another amazing JJ Cale song. This measure reminds me a lot of that song. So we have that F sharp half diminished, pinching 6 and 3. But here we go immediately to open on the 2nd string. And we pinch 4 and 3. So thumb pointer again. Then I'm doing either your middle or your ring finger. You lift to the E minor and you pinch the E and the E string. Then the thumb does the 4th string. And it's an E minor chord. So 3, 4, pinch and pinch, pinch. So cool. Back to the C again in 27. Really similar in 28 here, just a diminished, pinch, thumb. But here the E minor is a bit different. We do 6 and 2. You actually don't hold down the E minor at all because it's 6 and 2. Pointer on the 3rd string, thumb is open on the 4th. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Almost there, 29, back to the C. 30 is a bit different, we end it. It's kind of, he doesn't quite slow down. There's a slight feeling of a ritardando in here, but not really. We roll through this F sharp half diminished chord. Where I'm doing thumb, pointer, middle, 6, 4, 3. Then the 2nd string's open. And I'm just doubling up the middle finger there, or if your ring is strong enough, you can do the ring. Then we play the whole chord, but it's just a quick down up. Or you gotta get that pacing right. Oh, sorry. And sorry, we're gonna let the whole thing ring there actually, now that I'm playing it again. Kind of just does it. Either you can pull off or do that quick down up again. I think you got it. We go back to another verse after that. Remember, the tab's free to download. It has all this written in there so you can get the song flow. I'm not expecting you to memorize all this. So we'll go back to the verse after we do 30. But instead of ending that verse with 15 and 16, we actually replace it, right? So instead of doing the normal first ending, we jump from 14 all the way here to measure 31 and check it out. More hammer on and pull off. Slide or hammer 2 to 3. Then 2, 3 on the A string. Pull off that 2 to open. And then just end on an E minor. So 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and then we go to the F sharp half dim. 1 and 4. It's the diminished 1 and, so pick down, then it's an E minor. Down, up, down, 1 and 4. And you'll notice a lot of this is hard to express because some moments he's letting things ring and other moments he's like killing them staccato. And that's a lot more attention to detail than even I'm giving you now. I'm giving you a lot of detail, but you know what I mean? We have that down, up. I think he's kind of It's hard to know, like if there's another kind of dead mute you should consider putting in there, or just kind of ending the sound. Usually when I'm killing the sound, there's a way to do it super silent, where I'm just letting my meat of my Van Damme, my Van Damme karate, yo, that's, the Van Damme is this, sorry, this is like, yeah, Karate Kid, yo, Mr. Miyagi, yeah. So I'm getting some of that going to kill it. Or you could be more aggressive, where I'm like picking at the same time that I'm killing the sound. So you gotta listen to JJ, put it in like halftime speed once you learn all this, and then I call that X Factor stuff, where it's like all this stuff hidden in the music. That's the reason it's hard to emulate, is because you haven't even heard it yet. It's like you don't even know what to listen to. There's these things hiding in the song that you can't emulate until you uncover them. And so this is one of these songs that when you play the tab, unfortunately, it's not going to sound like JJ Cale. You're going to have to do a lot of work to get the sound anywhere near how cool his playing is. Anyway, I'm rambling there. Let's put 33, and then we didn't talk about 34, but this is another moment where we get 6 beats, or you can think 4 and then 2 extra ones, because that E minor, after that F sharp diminished, and 32 we have down, up, down, miss, up, down, up. So measure 33 is just miss, up, down, up. I'm just thinking of that tagged onto that bit of E minor. Down, miss, up, down, up. Boom, we got one more musical interlude, so timestamps are down below. I'll do a slow run of the musical interlude and that little transition part. Now we've got the second musical interlude that happens at 1:24. Similar to that first one, but different. Here we're just pinching 5 and 1 on the C, A and E. Then I'm gonna pull off the thumb on the 4th string 2 to open. Then a G chord, pinch 6 and 2, thumb to 4. So still same chord ideas, just picking it differently. F sharp diminished, we've seen this before, 6 and 3 to 4. Got the E minor 7, we've seen this before, pinch 6 and 2, pointer finger, thumb. Let's keep going, let's repeat 36. A little different in 36, we're pinching 5 and 2 on that C, pointer finger, thumb on 4. Then I lift the chord and do open. So I'm anticipating that note, which comes in the G chord. 6, 3, 4 on the G. So again, really similar, but just that added middle finger on the 2nd string. Pinch and thumb and to the G chord. 6, 3, 4. And then 37, F sharp diminished, but we're gonna pinch 6 and 2. Pointer finger on 3, thumb on 4. Then I'm strumming up and kind of hammering in. After I do that strum, I'm going to hammer into an E minor, and the same time I hammer, I'm going to hit the 6th string. So strum up, hammer, and at the same time I hammer, I'm doing my right hand thumb. Cool stuff in this song, huh? So from the top, 3, 4, pinch and thumb. So we got that giddy up, and after that giddy up, I'm doing 2nd string open, thumb on the 4th, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. So 3, 4. Man, there's a whole song hidden in that measure. It's so cool. The 38, another little addition that's only 2 measures long. It's just on top of that E minor, we pinch the 2 E strings, and the 2nd string with the pointer, and then thumb with the 4th. Again, you can do ring middle or middle pointer. Either way work. So 37, 38 together. 3, 4. Yeah, love that. Let's keep rolling here. We're so close. 39. This part's cool. We got one little extra 2nd fret in here, but the C is the same. We've seen that. Then to the G, pinch 6 and 2. 3rd string with the pointer. 4th string with the thumb. Now I'm gonna take that time to move to that F sharp diminished chord. I know it's only the 2nd fret, but I'm getting ready for that whole F sharp diminished there. So 3, 4. Right, I'm putting the whole chord down even though it's just the 2nd fret. Then I'm doing 6, 2nd string, 6, 2, 4, thumb, middle, thumb. So again, just 2 extra beats added there. So it's, again, 6/4 instead of 4/4, or a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 2/4. You're getting the idea. Let's play that though from 39. 3, 4. One more time. 4. F sharp diminished. Then 41 does it again. And we've seen this at the end of the last transition. 42, we roll through that F sharp diminished. You can do, well, the strings are 6, 4, 3, 2. You can do thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, or you can do thumb, pointer, middle, ring. However you want to do it, but the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The and 4 is an up, down on that diminished chord. After 42, you're going to go back to the verse again. The D, S, and the tab means to the segno. The segno is the top of the verse, which I think was measure 9, 7 or 9, 9 I think. And then run through the whole verse, but don't do that first ending. Don't do 16. You're going to replace 16 with the coda here, which is measure 43. F sharp diminished, down, up, down is an E minor. Open on the 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, back to the 2nd string, but I'm putting that 3rd fret down, and then open on the 1st. So 3, 4, down, up, down, and it's slowed down. Oh. Slow run of the intro. 3, 4. Slow run of the verse, we'll do the 1st and 2nd ending. Measure 9, 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. Second ending after this. Slow run of the chorus, it's short. We got the repeats though for measure 19, 3, 4. Repeat. Again. Play through it. Let's go from measure 23, our little musical interlude here. Slow run. 3, 4. Love that. After the second verse, we have the transition and that second musical interlude. So this is the slow run for measure 31 in the tab, all the way to 42. 3, 4. Up, down, up, finger pick it. Giddy up. Very goofy timing there, real strange. Those couple moments of only 2/4 can throw you off, so practice that one. And the coda that slows down, slow run from 43, 3, 4.